Hi everybody! Welcome back to Materia D&D, where we play D&D our way. We are on part 2 of session 160. Our break, we've been here for a while. Our break for the recording and for the stream has been longer than expected, just because we ended up getting into discussions about sorting out the items left behind by Knight Davos and the Davos moat that is left behind for the players. However, they have figured out most of it, and now we are going to record just to make sure that we get it in a recording so it's official and pick up our story. So what happened is the menagerie got inside the observatory on the top of the mountain where the choke is originating from. There, Cielo did some as per scouting and some perceptions and investigations, and saw that this observatory was definitely focused on the landscape before them, and it had magical implements that are all damaged and destroyed that were probably monitoring and gathering data. And all this was confirmed by Knight Davos. We'll get to that in a second. Davis kept an eye on the exterior of the complex, making sure nothing is happening. They both, Cielo and Cielo and Davis, sorry, saw hellhounds walking about, but not approaching. Uh, Additionally, Al went to speak with Dead with the individual who they believe is Knight Davos. However, before doing that, Rock did complete a detect magic ritual, and there was something odd about Knight Davos. He himself, his body inside of the armor, was glowing a warm, blue, radiant light. And Rock understood that if they were to communicate with him, it would not be how they expected. And boy, howdy, did that conversation not go how they expected. Rather than just asking him questions, he was there. He was there to discuss and talk and speak of his successes and his ultimate failures, giving them names and history lessons and telling them that the choke was not always the choke. It was originally a place that was established by a Zygmunt Galus, one of the premier mages of the eras, to study and understand teleportation and planar travel, and then eventually the experiment aligned itself with something unexpected, and then the choke was formed, and hellhounds and the houndmaster came through, and then Davos was sent to clean up the mess and ultimately failed. There's a lot more to that. Please listen to the session, but that is kind of what happened. However, speaking with Knight Davos, they realized that he was indeed Knight Davos of the Knight Errant of the Unveilers. Or sorry, Knight Errant of the Mentor, champion of the Unveilers, um, sent out to clean up the messes of the world. He was able to also impart some other pieces of knowledge, and ultimately leave them with some of his equipment. And the last thing that he could leave them was a boon that was a moat that is floating there that represents a +2 bonus to any stat, increasing the cap from 20 to 22. Yeah, that's that. There's more, but there's way too much to do at a recap like that. So we're picking up where the Menagerie have said their goodbye to Knight Davos. He believes that you guys are the ones that will be able to clean up what is left behind, telling Rock and his final whisper, "You got this?" Fading into, well, wherever he is fading off to. The light greatly diminished, as it's just the dim light of that blue, warm light of the moat just floating at about, 2 or 3, let's say 3 feet off the ground. A very pleasant, light hum coming from the moat. And Karos and Davis, you guys just kind of looking at it, understand that this will empower one of you or your companions permanently.
Why the two of us?
Because you guys
We
did the
were
check.
So perceptive.
Oh, gotcha.
You did the check.
Right,
You
right,
guys were
right,
able to
right.
understand what it was. You guys did like that, that
Whew.
charisma and that intel.
Adam, did you want to include the changes and the decisions we made from the break in the recording?
Well, yeah, so that's what you guys are gonna now discuss real quick, just so we got it all figured out. And this is what, we can be character roleplay, or it can just be y'all discussing, and we can add roleplay to it. So I leave that to you guys. I want to see how you guys handled it. So, if you want, we still haven't decided where the moat is going. It sounded like Davis is claiming the combat jack.
Yep.
And he's going to be using that in tandem with the furtive threads that they found off of Parmus previously. All right. So I'm assuming you're unattuning to, I'm gonna guess, the soldier's trinket.
Yeah, trinket. Yep.
All right, so trinket. So now you have a
Rare
non-magical. Yeah. Okay. So your brigandine armor went from non-magical to magical, and now to rare. Okay,
Yeah,
got
from
it.
common to uncommon to rare.
Yeah, got it. There is no such thing as common magic items, so that makes sense. Yeah. In materia. Yeah. Okay. The next item was the
Filings?
sorry, my brain. Which ones?
The filings?
The filings. Yeah, the meteoric filings, which is also a locus. And this is a little bit of shuffling. So Ben suggested that he would give Cielo the Dreamer Stone. Cielo will unattune from his Band of the Endless Hunt, so he still gets the property where it conjures ammunition for him, but it no longer imparts a +1 bonus. Because the Dreamer Stone does the same thing, essentially, gives it a +1 bonus to his bow now. And he is now able to attune to the bow and put the filings on top of that. So it has the Dreamer Stone and the Meteoric filings.
Yeah.
Cool. You are going to be doing a lot of damage.
Woo!
To things that are... Okay, that's going to be... I created this item without a rogue in mind, so we're going to see if this is balanced. Okay. So yeah, remember how I told you needed to manually change the +1? I think because the stone doesn't do it, you don't have to manually change it. You basically get to keep that +1, just change the source to make it sure that it says like it's the Dreamer Stone giving you the +1.
The stone doesn't do it because
Yeah.
I had to manually change them for myself.
Yeah. So just change the note on your item where the +1 is coming from. So it needs to be part of your short bow, Cielo.
Also, if we're gonna min-max, you might as well take the +1 enhancement off of your Cloak of Billowing and put it on your bow now.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's fair.
Which
yeah,
none of us know
because
about.
that actually stacks. No, that actually stacks because the Hunter's band doesn't. It specifically says if you do not have a +1, you get to treat it as a +1. But now that you have all this, so yeah, you effectively went from +1 to a +2 weapon that does an additional D4 that considers creatures that have resistance to non-magical bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing that is not silvered or adamantine to vulnerable. God, that's gonna hurt something. Okay.
And also remember, he can also make him go night night instead of bye bye.
Right.
That's the biggest part.
Yeah. That is a
You've been
sleep
telling
hurt
me this
from
whole
hell.
time to stop killing people
Go to
with
sleep, go to
arrows.
sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
Yeah, that is a
I can't
sleep
knock
hurt.
people out with arrows. What do you want?
Yeah.
You know?
All right.
Now there's no excuse to kill anyone.
Yeah. The Cloak of Protection sounds like it was going to Karos
Nice.
in place of his Eagle Eyes for now. Yeah. And oh, I guess I should say the Combat Jack Veritive Reds combo. Essentially, the Combat Jack allows someone that when they specifically expend a resource that results in you rolling a die, that the user can roll the die, and that die result is treated as temporary hit points. And it is one source of temporary hit points, so if they roll multiple dies or across one turn, multiple turns, it adds upon itself. The combo, which is unintentional but pretty freaking awesome, is with the Ferret of Freds. Ferret of Freds make any source of temporary hit points be treated as Armor of Agathis, except for necrotic damage. So we'll see how it plays out.
And
Interesting.
So say I have like 5 hit points left from this, and then I heal someone with Moment of Courage for 4d10. Say I get like 20 on that,
Wow.
so it would bump my total up to 25.
And
So
the damage,
The
25.
damage up to 25. So then if I take 5 damage, it deals 25. But then if I take 5 damage still from that 20, is it 20 now or is it still 25? Like
It becomes 20. No, it is the instance of where it took it. It's a little bit different. So there is, because it's going to be fluctuating.
That makes it easier. Okay, good.
Yeah. Yeah. It is, you have 13, they hit you, it does 13. You have 80, it hits you, they do 80. You know, like, keep it like that.
Okay, that makes it easier, because otherwise it's like, especially if I'm adjusting it, like adding and removing constantly, it's like...
Yeah, that'd be way too much tracking.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, and now the last piece is that actual bit of Davos that is left behind the moat for you guys to decide. So
Carlos, this
they
will make
had
you really strong
plenty of
if you want it.
discussions.
Ben, this will make you really good at what you do.
I mean, it would make
it'll help
Al.
any of us.
Al, yeah, it'd be pretty good.
Yeah, it would make Al very, very okay. For as was
Think
mentioned,
about
that
the
this is
music
not
you can
the-
write with this.
Yeah. This is just because it was mentioned by one of my players. Save DCs are a thing, right?
Yep.
I think it was Karos that was talking about it. So if it is, you guys are concerned about save DCs, then consider that. If you're considered to just raw output, consider that. There's no wrong person if applied correctly to that person. And as mentioned before, if it doesn't bring you up to a 22 now, it still sets your cap to 22. So if you go to like 18 to 20, and next time you get a stat bump, if you choose to take it, you could get it up to 22.
Right.
Yeah.
To me, it's between probably those 3. That's just me personally, as a player.
What was your 3?
Or Rock, I guess. Ben, Al, Karos. With a
Yeah, I'm
Rock.
the same way. It's those 4: Rock, Al, Carlos, and myself. But then again, also, if Cielo gets a 22 dex, that's some more damage, right? It's a better save, so...
I mean, if you guys just literally want to have a roll off on it, you guys can. You guys can have a roll.
roll-off.
I mean, oh no, it can't be transferred. It's like a one-time use deal, so...
Well, no, it becomes part of you.
Right.
Like, you have a little bit of Knight Davos that will be forever whispering in your ear. No, I'm kidding. But it will be part of you.
I asked if there was a downside. You said no.
Suddenly,
There's the
suddenly it goes
downside.
Suddenly
You
goes from
know-
everybody wanting it to nobody wanting it.
You know that I really screwed up. I didn't complete my quest. You're going to hear that every day
Yeah,
for
it's
the
like-
rest of your life.
Man, I can't believe you finished it for me. I suck.
I
You're
thought
so
this
much
was
better
just
than
a
I am.
boon. It turns out it's my
It's
consciousness.
fucking driving me insane.
I live in you now. I'm stuck.
Yeah.
But never trust a sentient item. I didn't say never trust a sentient moat.
Hey-ho.
I'm still looking at Rock's bag.
I'm friends with the bag. Come on now.
The bag is technically a little bit different. The bag is connected to a sentient entity. It is not
Good.
sentient itself.
Yeah, and he's my best friend.
Potato.
I understand.
I mean,
hey,
Are
sometimes
we
I
all
gotta split
forgetting
hairs.
his fucking spell book? Jesus Christ.
All of his magical things are just living.
People-
Yeah, but
yeah.
the spell book to me is not evil. The bag is fucking evil. It eats shit.
I mean,
It
my
gave me
squirrel
something.
talks to me, my book talks to me, my bag talks to me. I might actually just be insane.
Possibly.
He's getting it, guys. He's getting it. Yay! It's coming. No, I'm kidding. Please, please,
Little,
please.
little
I'm
does
kidding.
Rock know
kidding.
it's the whole, story about Batman being in the insane asylum, making everything up. Rock's in the insane asylum, making all this shit up as we're playing.
He's just locked up in a mage tower instead somewhere. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So shall we determine who's getting the moat? 'Cause I'll just roll for it if we want to limit it to those 4.
If people want to let the people roll and do highest, or if you guys trust one person to roll for it, if you want me to roll for it, I can.
I've already got it ready.
It's up to you.
Does my
Does-
Nirvana die count towards that?
And no,
Fuck that. Does Al's luck die count?
Oh
no,
yeah,
no.
there you go.
No portents, no luck dice, no nothing outside of it. This is you as you humans in flesh and blood rolling a die.
Yeah, let's
Not
do
your
that.
characters.
I think all 4 of you should
Yeah.
do a d20 and highest wins.
Roll a d20 in Discord. Or
Oh, roll 20.
roll d.
Uh,
Yeah,
roll
roll
it in-
20. Do it in roll 20 so I can see it. I'm not going multiple places, so please type /r roll 20.
Oh,
Hell
rip,
yeah.
rip.
That's a success, right?
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
that's right. We want lower is better, right?
Yeah.
We
Oh
need
jeez,
a-
you guys are rolling so
We need a
bad.
Ben and a Karos.
What the hell?
Give me average.
Oh, yeah,
Somebody go average,
Show
please.
me
Okay,
potato
there
salad.
we go.
All right.
And then Carlos.
That's
Carlos, you don't have a
Carlos.
high number to beat, Carlos. We suck. This is the best of 7. Right?
Good job, Carlos.
Just for fun, even though I don't want it.
Best of 7.
Sure.
Good, perfect.
All right, so Carlos.
Your die rolled in
Carlos-
slow motion on my.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Carlos, you get it unless if you want to give it to someone.
There you go.
That's the only
Like,
thing that the DM will allow.
Just cram it into somebody's
Yeah.
mouth.
Come here, you're having this.
Just take
You're looking kind of thin. Here you go.
I was gonna say, with your strength, I think
Yeah.
you'd win.
Yeah, Carlos, it is up to you where the vote goes. To yourself
is your-
or to someone. But if Carlos gives it to you, you have to take it.
Tina, eat the
That's
food.
the final rule.
It is your choice, Karos. It is not their choice.
Exactly.
Yeah, shove it in someone's mouth. Make him eat it. Pebble hide.
And the only reason I'm letting you choose, Carlos, is because you're the one that mentioned what you mentioned, right? So I know you understand. So I'm giving you that.
Let's come back.
And I
to-
will give you. No. I will give you until 10 past the hour to decide.
Oh
2
Jesus!
minutes.
Otherwise,
a
it's
minute
all
and a half.
it's yours. You guys have been talking about this
That's
for a
true.
while.
I know.
Opinion.
Okay, how about this? How about this? I will give this until you guys leave the
Observatory.
observatory. Once you leave the observatory, someone has
Well,
to have it. But it is
See you guys
Kyle,
next
it's
week.
Carl-
We'll end session there.
No.
Roll those credits, Johnny.
Or,
Campaign
You can
over.
do this
We're not making decisions. We end right here. Crash Menagerie's done. Out.
That's what
Brought to you by friendly donators like you at home. Thank you for attending. Thank you for watching our show.
50 years later, we time skip. We start and you said no. But seriously, guys, by the end of you leaving the
We're gonna
observatory,
get like
or by
6
the end
more
of
of
the
these
session,
guys.
you
Come on.
decide.
The time skip, the next heroes also have to come out here to deal with it because then they get to this observatory and we're all just.
No, we're gonna
skeletons in a
fail, and
circle
then the next
around-
campaign
around
is
the
gonna
moat.
come and fix it.
No,
Oh my
we
Yeah,
just
there's
we
a
talked
circle of
until we
you
died.
guys.
The moat's still in the center.
Yeah,
but-
it's literally a circle of you guys around this boat, just floating there. Just
No.
please come by.
Our next campaign, we come to the choke, and there's the skeletons of our old characters just sitting there around this boat, and we walk up like, "What the fuck happened here?"
And then those characters die.
Oh my god. There's 7 modes this time. How do we decide who gets
Thanks.
They're
these?
just feeding the Bone Lord.
There's a secret curse where it's just like everybody wants the moat.
But what's funny is by the time your next characters come by, the choke has spread out and engulfed all of the Grateful Mountains, taken over the Foxwoods. Just this is all your fault. You guys didn't fucking take the boat.
Welcome to New Rune.
No,
You did this.
No.
Like,
This becomes like a quest line that all little kids hear about. And they
Yeah.
wanna grow up to achieve this, kind of like the One Piece.
go get
We're
the
gonna
boat.
Oh
go
my
for
god.
Like, I hate the Acquisitions Incorporated stuff, but Insight Greed I really like. Where it's basically you make a
Yeah.
gem that everybody wants and they have to go get it. It's basically that on a global scale.
I really want that.
Really want them. I think, and this is spoilers. So spoilers, not spoilers. Critical Role. I think season 2, Jester actually used that really well one time.
Oh, did you?
If I remember right, she like made it's like some of the undead or something that were coming up. She,
Oh,
threw
yeah, that sounds vaguely
something
familiar.
got turned and whatever. Yeah. Anyways, sorry. Okay, so you guys have your prep and your plans and all that to finish Knight Davos's quest. Please discuss. Please do what you need to do. I would like some roleplay. I would like some fun before I kill you all with whatever else is going to happen.
Davis takes the glaive out and billiard shoots the moat at Karos.
If you want to
Damn!
do that, you can turn me in
Perfect 100.
Woo! Clean break.
So does that mean in the world of this, there's no such thing as 0?
I guess so.
Wait,
Well, I was rolling that for funsies because I was like rock plant's a bean. So I got a giant.
Oh, yes,
bean.
yes, 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 okay.
You're using your bag
We're
of
gonna go
beans?
visit giants.
Okay.
I think it's because it's 1 to 100. The double zero.
Right.
So always
There is
counts as
no-
100.
Yeah, the double zeros are considered. Yeah. All right.
Oh,
so
I
wait,
know. It's always been that. 'Cause it's one.
inventory.
You can't roll a 0 on any die.
Bag of beans. Wow, you literally rolled a 1% roll.
I mean, technically, every time you
God.
roll a D100,
God.
you roll a
I
1%
was
roll.
gonna say.
No, but like within the bracket. Sorry, a 1% bracket. It's
Oh, right.
literally.
Yeah, most of them are
100
not
roll.
that small.
Giant
There's
beanstalk
two.
sprouts growing to the height of the GM choice. The top leads to a GM's choosing, such as a great view of the
Jesus.
cloud. Giant
What's
castles.
happening?
How many charges does this bag have?
Oh man. Okay.
It's I was just doing it for fun. We don't actually have to play with the bean, but it's fun.
Why not?
No, it's fine.
gave you the bag.
This is how our
making me-
characters die around the moat. The
Yeah.
vine grows up, it crumbles, everything crumbles around us, rocks fall, we all die.
The next time,
It's
the people are
all
gonna be on this, like, this
canon.
big
Making-
dead beanstalk, and they're like, "What?"
I'm so confused. How
Making
did
me improvise.
This is how the fire giants get here.
Ooh, spicy.
It's making me improvise. Give me a second. I'm not gonna take it away from you because you rolled it. Fuck. Okay.
And with that, we get the first use of a bean.
He's gonna be like, "You know what? Fuck it. You guys level. Figure that shit out next time."
Yeah.
It leads to the place
It
of
doesn't say
leveling.
it grows immediately. Wait, it doesn't say that it grows immediately, right? Genius Giant grows the height of DM's choice. It doesn't say how fast. Does the bag say how? Does it happen instantaneously? It's like, you dump bags, the different area. Each creature within it makes a dex save.
1 minute later, you get the effect.
1 minute later.
1 minute later,
Fuck.
yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, but it's your choice. It could be half an inch tall.
Yeah, true.
No,
I
I
mean, it's just a
know,
giant
but,
half-inch bean.
like-
So,
And then Mr. Hanky appears
I
and is like,
get
"Oh,
it,
howdy-ho."
I get it, but that takes away the awesomeness of rolling a 100 on a D100, right?
Powerful.
Does it have to go up or can it grow
This
out?
is gross.
See that real quick.
To a
Hey, you
height.
guys realize we haven't left the observatorium
It's
yet,
true.
right?
We don't have to decide yet. Good stalling, Rock. Good stalling.
Okay. There's magic ley lines here. Okay, so you guys are gonna give the DM thinking out loud, so you guys can actually understand what he's thinking. Okay, magic ley lines up here, so that means that they would draw the thing towards that. So the beanstalk would go towards the magic, so the beanstalks would go towards the gate. The gate will become encompassed by the beanstalks. This entire area becomes a giant potential grove. Yes, I'm doing that. You guys fucked up. Cool. All right.
I mean,
So-
Rock fucked up.
hold
To
on,
be clear,
hold on,
Rock
hold on,
fucked up.
hold on. You guys fucked up. Rock fucked up.
Cool. I
Wait, give me
don't
that fucking boat.
understand how. All right, so Rock, as you find a little bit of soil that actually manages, like, because it is, you're not just in the the observatory, there is some. It's broken and shattered and cracked and rubble, and there's some dirt underneath it. I don't know if you mindlessly or what is the motivation of putting this bean into the dirt, if I may ask.
What the bean doing?
What's the motivation?
Did
What's
the
your
wall of
motivation,
destiny
Rock? Are
tell
you
you to do
bored?
this?
Are you just trying to bring chaos into the world? Are you
No,
trying to...
so the motivation was, oh, I'm supposed to just be doing whatever, right? I'm still stuck on, I have no destiny. I am everything planned for me. So Rock was thinking, you know what? I'm gonna plant a bean. I bet Destiny didn't know I was gonna plant a bean. Now, of course, the bean's gonna go right to where we need to do and kill all of us or whatever, and then I'm like, no, nothing. Every time I plant a bean, that's Destiny 2.
Oh shit, dude.
All right. How the fuck do I help you get out of this mindset, Rock? I don't know. Okay, so you plant the bean, and your friends are discussing, and you see your friends have been like focusing and taking the equipment that has been left behind for you guys. Please mark down that you do have those scrolls. By the way, again, 3 scrolls of protection from energy, 3 scrolls of communication / common or common, and then 1 scroll of floating disk, so Tetris floating disk. But you guys have that. Put that somewhere so you don't lose it. If you lose it, well, fine, you lost it. You guys are focusing. Cielo, your bow, your bow becomes all of a sudden a gigabow, from nowhere to gigabow. And the moat is still floating there. And this Rock, you plant the bean, you're kind of staring at it, kind of muttering to yourself. And you see it kind of crack a little bit. And this little stalk begins to grow. And then you just feel like every one of you feel the observatory begin to shake and shift. And there's like a miniature localized earthquake as all of a sudden this little beanstalk, Rock, you see another beanstalk, dozens and dozens of beanstalks are starting growing and start wrapping and twisting around each other, getting thicker and wider. And it just starts to be this cascading event of just like this beanstalk, almost like vines just ripping out of the observatory, coming out from the top of the roof, shattering the roof, like overarching everyone in here, just spilling out and cascading. And there's just, we're talking, 20, 30-foot wide stalks of beans sprawling out like vines, just being drawn outwards towards the choke, being drawn outwards towards the gate as it kind of cascaded, dipping into the ground, bursting out of the ground, dipping into the lava, however, not being burnt away. It's powerful enough to kind of like shear through and twist and gnarl. And within this cataclysmic event, which I'm going to need everybody to roll dexterity saving throws.
Scars? No scars.
For the sake of this, yeah, it's scars because you will be flung around.
I was right by where it was planted and rolled 7, so 7.
Yeah, makes sense. So the observatory is destroyed. Just straight up telling you guys, you just destroyed your observatory.
Do you have an
We're
indomitable
talking
left?
of like dozens and dozens of. The thinnest beanstalk is 30 feet wide. Like we're talking, these are massive beanstalks just sprawling out, just hungering and focusing in on whatever is special about this area. All right, did everybody roll?
Where's that? We're missing an owl, I think.
Oh.
So I tested with my live dice to see if I should have rolled that, and I rolled an 8 with that.
Well, it was
So
meant
technically,
to be. And
I
your
would have
Nevada
had a
is
9
fine?
instead of an 8, but
It's just a
that was destined.
tech save.
Yeah. All right. Let me open up
Big
the
destined.
bag.
Everybody
give
get
you
hurt
a
so I can
DC.
hand out a bunch of merit dice and then beef my armor up. Nice.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right. So we're
That's
starting
inside.
from here. I put them in my shield. What were you saying, destination?
Oh, for the scrolls.
Okay, the scrolls are
Ben's
in.
taking the
Okay,
scrolls.
cool, yeah. All right. Davis, you succeed. Ben, you succeed. Karos, you fail. Cielo, you succeed. Rock, you said a 7. You fail. Al, you succeed. What does the bag say? Because I am going to inflate that number greatly. Because it's the fire, right? When you do it's 5d4. All right, 5d12 damage to everyone that failed, and you are knocked prone.
Excellent. Been a while since I've been hurt.
All right, so 36 damage to everyone that failed. Half as much damage to everyone that succeeded.
Al's out here taking 9 damage.
Yep.
Dang.
Don't believe in damage. What an inconvenience.
Why is he taking?
He's got resistance to fire. He's a tiefling, right?
Oh, no, sorry, it's not fire damage. Sorry, it
Oh.
says it's fire damage. This is
Oh.
gonna be
This is bludgeoning of us getting
This is gonna be-
beat to shit as we get.
Yeah,
pushed
you
out
guys are
of
getting
the-
thrown about. So Al,
Okay.
technically, yes, you get to reduce it by your proficiency bonus, but you guys are getting thrown about.
Ow.
Beat to shit. Smacked around.
I never.
All right.
Do you
alright.
prescribe that plants are living beings?
Scientifically, yes.
Yes.
He said living.
Yes. They are
Then
living.
Then it's blind. It must see his Constitution saving through or be blinded.
Get
Yeah,
dunked
it is immune
on.
to the blind condition. There you go.
Ah,
It has
Easy.
blind
The
sight,
news of the blind
motherfucker.
I blinded it.
He goes,
Get
fuck
it.
you, I have tremor sense.
Go on.
Better.
somebody granted eyes so we can blind it. I wish.
The stalks have
Um,
eyes.
Burn a wish
Alright,
spell to
and
give the
now-
thing eyes.
Yes. Right.
36 damage.
And 37. And now the two of you that failed, I need you to roll strength saving throws.
Okay.
Excellent. We're both very good at that.
As more rubble and debris is also falling, and y'all are getting tossed around.
5.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Sorry, I'm putting my damage in both spots. Strength.
Yes. Karos, you succeed. Rock, you fail. Karos, you take half.
Oof.
Rock, you take 46. Karos, you take 23. And Rock, you are pinned, and rubble and debris has fallen onto you, and you have 0 movement speed. So you are pinned.
Guys, I fucked up.
Yeah, it's okay. We got you. I'm going over there to lift up shit off of him.
Okay. The strength DC check to remove it is half of the damage that he took. So
23.
23. Yep.
Alright.
I'll
A lot of
assist you.
rocks.
Skill assist. Okay, so
Yeah, I'll
go
assist.
advantage.
Any? Yes, you can have advantage.
Total of 30.
Damn.
Oh, nice. That's funny. All right. Yeah. So you quickly kind of get over,
Yeah, natural 20,
To
total of
him.
30.
you know. Yeah, you get there. Ben is rushing over there, but you get there before Ben even, is able to gather himself. But you see him coming, trying to help, and and then you just start moving these large boulders from the ceiling that came crashing down, and even just like tumbling through. Like
I will
some of the-
immediately
the
give you 4
stonework-
merit dice of healing too. So you
yeah,
can spend
some
up
of the
to
stonework will like be flying.
I can spend up to 4 dice to
you
heal
can spend up to
myself?
4 hit dice and then add 15 on top of that,
Okay, well, I'm going to spend all 4.
15 temporary hit
and
points,
then I get 15 temporary HP.
which yeah.
So honestly,
Yeah.
I have 2 more merit dice that I want to use on somebody, just because I know people are fucking hurt, and then I can restore some through my mega boss because I'll have 0.
You can meta this as much as you want.
Okay. I'll just use someone
Oh,
myself.
I don't
frankly.
have. Okay, I don't have an accurate battle map for this, so this is gonna be interesting. Yeah. Fudge me. Okay.
Okay, so you said 4 dice and then temp HP at 15?
15.
Or an
No,
extra
no, no, no.
15
You
as well?
don't get temp HP. You get
Okay.
15 on top of whatever your 4 hit dice are.
Okay, so 28 total.
Nice.
Hey, Adam, are we technically out of the observatory now?
Well, the
You
observatory's
are.
all around us.
There is no observatory to be inside of. It is destroyed. It is
Okay.
literally rubble. So you are exposed to the outside.
Okay.
Alright, I need to just start drawing vines, I guess. Probably what I'm gonna have to do. Okay. That works. See, is that? That's too hard to see. Okay. Alright, so, as you guys are tossed about rubble, most of you are able to kind of catch your footing, get it, protecting, yourselves from getting seriously injured. Karos, you get out of the way, you get hit pretty hard, you fall down, but you kind of get yourself up, you don't get pinned by the next debris. Unfortunately, Rocky, were just right there at the source of the twisting and gnarling vines as they start to spread out and cascade out from everywhere, but the vast majority of them are just rapidly. We're talking they travel thousands of feet towards the gate and just start to cascade out. And you unfortunately got pummeled hard, but Davis does come to your assistance with with Ben. Sorry, that was weird. I'm focusing on trying to edit this battle map very quickly for you guys. That made a lot of noise.
Yeah, we need to go, guys.
A
Quick,
lot
up
of
the
attention.
beanstalk.
The beans, they do work up, and they probably do go up about maybe some points, maybe even up to like 50 feet up, but they do arc out and down. They are cascading down the side of the mountain, like where you guys kind of went in the mountain and up. They cascade down and to portions that you weren't aware of. But I will say, like for me, I vision them going over and kind of like connecting down to the first part of the ruins that you went to. But then they're also cascading, and the vast majority of them are moving towards where Cielo was looking at the observatory, or where the observatory was looking, and that's where Cielo saw like that gated structure, and they are just all out there. And this landscape that was dead and lava and just badlands is now blanketed and carpeted with twisting, gnarling, beanstalk like vines that are 30, 40, 50, maybe even more feet across. Some of them arcing up and coming back down like 50, 60 feet. It completely changed the landscape. Yeah. He sucks. Rolling on 100. Technical observatory, so Karos, that is your trigger. Who gets the moat? There is no observatory to be inside of.
I got it down between myself and Al. Because I know I'll use it every time I attack. I'll get the benefit of that. But Al also gets an additional bardic die if he gets it.
Oh, fair. Good point.
So it's not just the DC, he also increases the number of bardic dies, which it seems pretty
Shit.
And his
Pretty-
deception and persuade.
Always need the buff.
So I will we'll say like I was like grabbing it, like trying to really think about what to do with this thing. And then
Okay.
the bean just like shot up and it like goes flying out of my hand and smacks Al in the face.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So congratulations to Al. Congrats, Corbin.
I now have 10
Uh,
strength. Thank you very much.
Son of a bitch!
Ooh, look at these flex now. Shit, do I get 22
When you
charisma?
throw stuff,
Yeah,
you're
if
supposed
you
to say
want.
surprise.
But your cap is 22.
Right. You can't like ASI
So
past it.
technically, you could be stronger than David and Carlos both.
Oh,
I
you're
gotta
talking
start
about
working out.
strength still. Yeah, yeah.
Oh god, he could. There's not enough ASIs in his entire character for that.
He
to
could
happen.
find a lot of books.
I've got a whole kit I can rekerfuffle.
I just go talk to Withers and respec.
Yeah, easy.
100 gold.
Exactly.
We got that.
Exactly.
Where's Marb? He can
Did they
probably
get
figure this
rid
out.
Did they get rid of just like the drawing tool?
What?
Like, I don't want polygon. I just want freehand.
I haven't used the drawing stuff on Roll20 since they updated.
It
I
was a
want to
hard.
refresh your D&D Beyond page and see that 22.
It was a hard choice, but the thing that ultimately I think swayed me is the fact that there are such things as gauntlets of like frost giant
Yeah,
strength and
yeah.
stuff like that. So it's like, there's a chance we stumble across something like that.
He's like, I'm putting it in
Give
my
those to
decks
Al
and I'm
too.
doing even better on stealth.
Oh, shit.
So yeah, your deception becomes plus
We're gonna
17 at advantage.
Nice.
Yeah. You guys did this.
I'm a monster.
Nice. Okay.
My 8 strength.
So I think, as much as I want you guys to fight stuff tonight,
It is 12:30, but
I'm trying to get this.
It would be
Kinda
hard
prep.
to kill something in completion, I feel like.
I was bloodthirsty.
Yeah. I
I
would.
can mock them so hard.
Hmm.
Could just. So give me a moment.
Yeah, you're good.
I think what we'll do is we'll paint the picture of, so as the vines and beanstalks rip through and reach out and spread, and as you guys come to your senses after you immediately rush to each other's aid, making sure that the rest of you are okay, then time to kind of survey and take in what has happened. And what was a scorched, almost badlands with rivers of lava now is a field of lush, green, oversized, and frankly ridiculous, just tangled mass of beanstalks and vines that reach out, covering the landscape, making all previous notions and expectations go out the window. And who knows what will happen next. But as you do pick your senses about you, the sounds of dozens and dozens of howls pierce through the silence immediately after the crumbling and roar of the ruins and the rapid expansion of the greenery. And we will pick up next time